We're at the start of the grass track here in the second loop of the 2009 Canadian Enduro Championships. We have Dan Watt coming through here on the Husqvarna 125, getting a little squirrely around the corner there, sticking his leg out to keep his balance up, but he still holds her pin. Kevin Peltier on the Blackfoot YZ250 here, representing Blackfoot in a great way. Seems to be railing around those corners, Marty.
Yeah, Kevin's doing really well. Fast kid. Another one of those really aggressive riders. I think me and Kevin have tangled bars probably a half a dozen times throughout our riding careers. Definitely quick. And geez, be careful. When he gets in shape, man, that kid, he can go and hold that pace for like all day long.
Nick Rewe coming through with the Corner Grass race team on that Husaberg. The final stages of the grass track here. Oh, Graf Under's getting a little squirrely around that corner on the Suzuki.
Swapping a little bit, but looks like he held it together there pretty good.
Bobby Prochnow holding her pinned here in the grass track on the second loop, followed by a KTM rider. Ooh, dives down the corner. Guys hitting this grass track a little bit hard right now on the second loop, Marty.
It's hard to kind of judge how fast you need to go. The beginning of the loop could be nice and smooth and you can really push the pace. Then you hit a section that's kind of a blinded corner, looks like, and in that dip could be just some raw grass and it'll slip on you. It's like ice.
Patrick Boulay and Jack Sawatsky coming through on the second loop, heading off into the start of the Enduro test here at the 2009 Canadian Enduro Championships, brought to you by Royal Distributing. Dirt TV is also brought to you by OGO and Troy Lee Designs. Marty, you're not out there today. What seems to be the deal?
Yeah, my year's a little bit of a wash. I'm just dealing with some home issues, but the main focus right now is I'm suffering a little bit of a wrist injury. Looks like I'll be scheduled for surgery in the early winter part of the year. So just trying to stay in shape, keep riding as much as I can, as long as my wrists hold up. You know, it's years and years of riding and training. It kind of plays a toll on it.
Here we have Kevin Peltier locking up the back wheel, followed by, Bobby Prochnow is right on the gas, Marty. Who else do we have here?
Oh, that looks like Jake whipping through on the good old Yami. Jason Tragg is moving well too. Looks like Shane's looking very comfortable, smooth.
Just about taking out the cameraman there, Marty.
Well, Shane's good at that. He likes the camera. He likes it so much he likes to give it an elbow every once in a while. Looks like a really good course. Definitely familiar with this course. I've probably ridden it a handful of times. Mr. Charoux is weaving his way through the water and the dead man's forest. Looks like Guy is coming through there just fine. Oh, a little bit of a bobble, but he's manhandling that big 450 just fine. Looks like it's putting the power down quite well.
Oh, and there's a dog getting a first-hand look at one of the riders coming through the extreme test. I guess he bought good seats for this event, eh, Marty?
I didn't see a pit pass on that much. But here in Alberta, you got to watch for wildlife, dogs and cats and bears.
Oh, Bobby Prochnow slamming a tree through the Enduro test. That's very impressive, Marty.
Like I said, Bobby's he's a big kid, and I don't think he really knows pain, or maybe he just doesn't feel pain.
Camera view gets a good angle of some of the log jumps here in the extreme test at the 2009 Canadian Enduro Championships. Riders having no problem through that area, Marty.
No, everyone's looking very comfortable, very smooth. Looks like there's been a lot of training going on in the off-season. It's really nice to see that a lot of the Canadian riders are definitely putting the effort in and their heart and soul into it, because they're just whipping through there like the best in the world.